welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. So this is the card we're creating today. So I'm taking the Hero Arts Winding Road HEROSCAPE. So I want to make some Christmas cards that aren't very traditional and not something you see on an everyday basis when it comes to handmade Christmas cards or Christmas cards in general. So I thought about it and I was like, you know what? We have a song that says Driving Home for Christmas, but I actually have not seen a sentiment set or stamp set or a die set that has that sentiment or saying in it. So that is something that I'm looking into or trying to find a way around. So if you guys have seen that sentiment or anything like that, please let me know down in my comments. It would be very helpful. So I didn't show you what colors I used for my trees and stuff because the first one I tried, I used Northern Pine, which is a Memento ink, which was just too dark of a green. When I laid the black over the top, it just didn't really show you much. So I ended up using Pine Needles, which is a Distress Oxide, and it took multiple layers of this to actually work, but overall it did give me a good impression. And then I ended up using the Northern Pine Memento ink for the road. So it wasn't necessarily a dark grey or a black, but it was sort of like an imbalance, so it kind of works. And then I masked off a circle in the middle of my card. And I'm using Blueprint Sketch, Prize Ribbon, and Chip Sapphire to create my background. For the snow effect, I used Brilliance inks, so I used Platinum Planet and I'm trying to remember off the top of my head, Silver Starlight, I think it is. If not, it will be linked to my description anyways, but you can check it that way. And then I did want to use my Brilliance Moonlight White, but I couldn't find it, so I ended up using the Versa Magic Cloud White. And then the Cloud White kind of didn't really take a lot. Ended up pulling up the dye from underneath because it's a dye pigment ink, is the oxide underneath. So I ended up bringing in white acrylic paint and just watering it down and using that. And overall it gave me a great effect. But yeah, I think overall I loved how this card turned out. And I have noticed I've been loving the stuff I've been creating. So, you know, I have been getting a lot more like comments and stuff saying how much I've improved. So if you leave me a lovely comment that actually makes me smile or moves me or whatever, I tend to pin your comment either in my YouTube or on my Instagram, depending on where you comment. So if you want to be pinned as a commenter, then make sure you leave a great comment. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and follow me over my socials because I do quite a couple of lives over there. And on my lives, I am now starting to do giveaways. So if you want to be a part of that, you have to be a part of the live and make sure you get a couple of comments in and stuff like that. But everything I used will be linked, as I always say. And until the next video, guys, stay safe and happy crafting.